Okay, you have tuned into another Wimu transmission today. I'll try to keep this one brief. I did do an extensive essay on this middle of last year on my Medium page about what the apocalypse actually is. Okay, and we're in it now, and no, the world is not ending. This is a good thing. I will come to this. And I also want to briefly touch on the art of war. Okay, Sun Tzu. But before we get to all that, I would like to have a quick discussion about the hero's journey. The hero. Hira is where the word hero comes from. And what does Hira mean? It means he who is Ra on earth. This is, a hero is a sun god incarnate on earth. This is the archetypal plot of any great piece of literature, film, story, anything. I mean, this is the journey of enlightenment, okay? Jesus and Moses both played the same role in their respective Bibles or their sacred texts, right? You know, they are the son of the sun, literally, okay? I've explained how, you know, Passover is the eastern star passing over the equator at the spring equinox to resurrect, to give rebirth to nature. It is allegory done beautifully, encoded information, astrological, astrotheologian works just encoded into the Bible. I've covered this in previous episodes, so I don't want to go down that. But why is the hero's journey important here? And in reference to the apocalypse? Well, we're in the apocalypse. Meaning, we are, astrologically speaking, are in a cycle we have just completed, as of March 21st this year, so a few months now, a 25,920 year cycle. We are entering a new age, right? And again, I've spoken about this at length in other episodes, but just to give you a very brief idea of what I mean, right? So, like the Torah, right? The Old Testament was written, this is why they wear the shofar and the peyot and stuff. This is in reference to the sun being in the constellation of Aries. You know, the Torah was written by 72 disciples, or something rather. 6 elders in the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Well, the 12 tribes are the 12 constellations, the same way Jesus has 12 apostles or whatever. These are all astrological references, okay? 72 years it takes for the Earth to rotate 1 degree in a 360-degree precession of equinoxes. Now, 72 times 360 equals 25,920. That is what we've just completed. We've just completed a full solar cycle, okay? All right, as of March 21st this year, and we are entering into the age of Aquarius. Now, I'm not going to pretend I've read the Bible because I haven't, and I don't plan to. But I know there is a passage in which Jesus, the fisher of men, fish, because the sun is in the constellation of Pisces, the fish. He tells his followers, meet me in the house with the man who bears water. Right? And a water bearer, by the way, is traditionally a woman's role. And Aquarius, where the sun is now, the new house, moving from Pisces, the fish, from Aries, the Old Testament, into the New Testament, into the new one now. This is now the Aquarius. This is a feminine energy. And this is the new golden age. But this is the end of a 25,920 year cycle. This is what the apocalypse is. Okay, now apocalypse, using its Greek etymology, it literally means disclosure. It means an unveiling, okay, a reveal. And it's all being revealed. I mean, look around you right now. Look at the world right now. It's crazy town. We have Count Binface in the UK running for the world has just gone full crazy mode. Says me. You know what I mean? It's like the world, something's up. And that is what this is. This is the reckoning, the apocalypse, the death and rebirth but allegorical. All right, bear that in mind. It's allegorical, and so this is where the opportunity lies. To the religious institutions, which have archetypally, consciously been held into this play, this schema, right? They actually have the opportunity to recognize that, well, look, this is generational. I mean, the Pope right now, he isn't responsible for all the shit the Catholic Church has done in its history, which there's been plenty. Of course not. Like, that's not it. Same way across the Judaism, Islam, whatever. It's all the same thing. There's a huge opportunity to recognize this, to accept what is done, accept what is, and use resources and knowledge, which they have in spades. The Vatican Library, invite me please. They have an opportunity here to really present to the world a new beginning, a death and rebirth, a new life. And I mean, Christ, I hope they hear this sort of idea, this message, because there's real opportunity here to make the world a better place. All it takes is one hero. Remember, the hero's journey. We're all born here thinking we're the hero with this villain to conquer, only to realize, oh shit, I'm the villain. I've been the villain the whole time. You're your own worst enemy because it's all mind, right? And then you realize, oh shit, I'm that narcissist. I'm that person I've been judging. I'm this, I'm that. I'm all of it. I am all that is. I'm the it and the isn't. And then you go, oh, well, okay. Well, and then you're able to empathize. You can see these things that you rejected in yourself, in others, that they are failing to acknowledge. So you can help them kind of acknowledge these things, right? And this is powerful. We can all move forward from this horrific, weird little episode spot we are in, peacefully. In fact, we will. Please. It doesn't have to be some war of attrition or anything. What's war? You're only ever fighting yourself, okay? So that is the opportunity. People like Elon Musk, dude, you go to $1 trillion. Literally, what, you want to feel fulfilled? Help people, because you're only actually helping yourself. So, watch last episode, bruh. Paradox of selfishness. Anyway, what is the apocalypse? Okay, we've just covered all this. Satan. Devil. Satan. I've done a really comprehensive video on this. In fact, the first one of this little keynote presentation series thing I've done. But I will quickly touch on this. So what is Satan? Saturn is the highest heaven, the ruling planet. It is the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, the Kronos, right? So what this represents is when you're thinking as Saturn, the demiurge, Plato wonderfully quipped, in Greek, demiurge means master craftsman. It is a crafting your own reality, writing your own reality. We've spoken about becoming your own grand narrator, right? This is the demiurge manifesting your own reality, realizing that you are it. If you are all that is, then Saturn exists within you. Nothing to be scared of. It's been vilified on purpose to keep you away from it. It's a good thing. Saturn represents truth, and you're getting it in spades, right? So, Saturn, the Kronos, is up here. Now, how does the demiurge, the Saturn way of thinking approach things? And we spoke about the art of war. Oh, well, I will in a minute. I will now. The art of war is not fighting the war, because there's nothing to fight. The battle's already done up here, okay? It's when you understand these it's like kendo or judo in martial arts in Japan. Judo means gentle way. Kendo means way of the sword. And the greatest kendo masters, they don't use the sword. That is the art of war. It's not even having to fight. Because you find reason. A higher faculty of thinking. Kronos, right? The crown chakra. when you're thinking through a virtuous lens, not a service to self, but service to others, wanting best for the whole, understanding that you are just a part of the whole. So by helping others, you are helping yourself. This more macro lens helps us fight without the fight, And I mentioned last episode, you don't fight the bad, you promote the good. That's how you fight the fight, without fighting, right? So this is the art of war. You promote the good. You don't fight the bad. That's negative energy. It will go away. Nature is a motherfucker. She can be a cunt. Nature is gnarly. She'll take care of things. You're already seeing it happening, in real time. Okay? Anyway. Woo moo. Woo where?